Well, did you guys miss me? I bet you did. Yeah, oops. Uh, I just got back from my first little shopping spree that I've been on, and for our stuff, for crocheting and stuff. Trying to get my seats. I have to put my feet up. Oh, I thought I was going to die before I got home. I got so carried away because it's the first time I've been in a real shop. I went to Joann's, and I'll show you all my acquisitions or stuff uh, but first of all, I want to show you some things I've been doing. Um, First thing is I've got a whole box of plastic bags that I have cut up and roll into balls. I got white ones. Somebody is sending me blue ones, which I'm real excited about. Can y'all see me? I know the lighting. It's very cloudy today. It's getting late in the afternoon, so that's why I wanted to get this. Um, I wanted to get this on before it got too dark and I couldn't televise. So anyway, so I got the cotton. The second thing, the hats were delivered to the school, and I don't know how I'm going to do this. That's why I don't want to make this too long. Is I've got 3 pictures, and if you want to go on my Facebook, Crafty Floridian, I've posted them there. One is Mrs. Beavers. She is the principal. Well, she's already picked out her hat, and she has it on. So you might want to take a look and see if it's yours. But she just loves it, and they are getting um, permission for some of the kids to get pictures of some of the kids getting their hats and having and trying them on and so on and so forth. So she's waiting for the permission slips to come in, and then they're going to hand out the hats and take some pictures if we can. But my sister-in-law is so excited. I did have an email from someone said that they were going to try a place in Detroit, but I haven't heard back from them. I asked them for details, but I haven't got details back. I know that the name that I don't use your name because I can't remember. I am my retention is really bad as far as that's concerned. But I'm in my heart. I know who you are, but I just can't place the name, um, and I'm having a hard time because there's so many subscribers and so many well wishes and so much support that it's really hard. But it was very successful. And since we're on the hats, I got one package yesterday, and I might as well go ahead and get that out of the way. It is a box. I went ahead and opened it because I wasn't sure exactly. Now, this is the card. And look at the little card. Isn't that cute? Little puppy dog. Yeah, the little flowers. And hey, Billy could find right here. I'm running out the door to mail the box of hats. I'm also included some washed dishcloth for moi. And I know they are some crazy colors. Ha ha. Love you bunches. Dee Thompson in North Carolina. Now, everybody knows Dee Thompson. Well, she outdid herself. I'll tell you. Let me show you the hats that she sent. Well, first of all, I'll show you the washcloths. Oh, this is a pot holder, which I can use. And my colors are yellow, and this is like a pea green, so it'll go fine. So that's for me. And then she sent me an orange and a green and teal one. Can be used. I mean, I can always use them because, I don't do laundry that often. I save up my laundry, so I do it all at one time. Maybe once every couple months. But wait till you see these hats. I got to get comfortable here. Okay, here we go. Look at this one. Isn't this a pretty colors? Now, I think this is knitted. Yes, it's knitted. And I think it's got wool or something in it. But, boy, it feels like it's going to be really warm. Isn't that a pretty color combination? I love it. And then she sent this for a little one. Isn't that cute? Yes, and that is knitted also. Very lightweight, so the kid wanted to wear it in the spring to keep his head warm. And this, look at this one. Isn't this cute? Now this is for a little girl. Got a little snag right here. I'll take care of it, don't worry. So we'll take care of that little snag. So Dee sent this, and this is knitted also. Very pretty. I love this yarn. It's very pretty. But look, see how it zigzags? That's what I like about it. Perfect little zigzags. Zigzags. And we got a navy blue hat. Little boy with some brown trimming. Boys, yes. You see that? It's getting dark. I know. And this one, this is dark too, so, oops, let's put it over here. You see the colors on that? Isn't that pretty? Another knitted one. And this one I was just taken with. It is so soft. Isn't that pretty? And I think this is a little cowl to go with it. The hat and the little cowl. Isn't that cute? And that's knitted also. Very soft and pretty. Now this is wool, I'm pretty sure alpaca or something. And it's got a little hole up here for a little ponytail if you want. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at that. Another knitted one. This is nice and thick. These we're having trouble with, aren't we? Let me see the camera. Yeah, it's pretty coloring, isn't it? Love it. Let me put these back. It's 8 hats. That's 8, just 8. And I got another side to go yet. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Another knitted hat. Oh, Dee, these are so pretty. I love the color combinations. I don't see yarn like that when I go to the store. Another blue, a blue one for a nice boy. I like this one. Kids are going to like this one. For sure. A guy, a kid. Look at this one. These are all knitted. Very nice. I used to knit a lot of hats. I like this one too. Look at this one. I love the colors. Can you see the colors in it? And it's got a little hole at the top. Very nice, honey. Very nice, Dee. Look at this little one. Another knitted one. Very nice. I like the colors in this too. Y'all see the colors? Doop, doop, doop. And here we got a nice, oh, this is little too, this little kindergarten. Isn't that pretty? I like the colors. I love this. Is soft and cinched at the top. Isn't that cute? Ooh, look at this little pretty pink one. Look at the pink one. Boy, look at us with all these hats. Aw, look at this one. It's got a little pom-pom on it. Isn't this pretty? Little pom-pom. Nice. Nice, fluffy, and soft. Ooh, I love it. So I think it's got wool in it. I wouldn't love it. Look at this one. And this one you're looking at, and it's, look at this. And it's got the pom-pom. But wait till you see it on. I know. I got to try it on for you. Look at this. Well, you can, I guess you can do it any way you want. But if you want it slouchy, let's see. See? Well, anyway, there's the pom-pom. Isn't that pretty? The colors are pretty in that. Very nice, Dee Dee. Very nice. I even thought this was done by hand, but it's, you could tell it's knitted. I love it. And we got this one for a boy. It's for an older boy. I think this one still had a string, but I'll fix the string, okay? I'll fix that and weave it in. Yeah, just a couple of them. It's all right. I can do that. I'll put this aside so I remember to do that. But she sent, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hats. D, this is wonderful, especially with all the work, with all the fillers I have out there to get more schools. And so as I get as I get all the stuff together, I'll let you guys know. But we're doing good. I mean, I've got this is 3 boxes, so I've got 4 boxes. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. This is 4 boxes, and I've already sent the whatever many I sent to that small school. Okay, let's move along. So now, thank you so much, Dee. These hats are going to be greatly appreciated, and they're very, very nice. Now, I wanted to show you something. I finally got around. You know, I bought the material to make these cozies, bowl cozies. Wait a minute, so you can see. This is a bowl cozy. Look at this. I sewed it with a sewing machine. Now, the problem that I had, I went and got what I thought was good batting. But the batting is polyester. But I went ahead and made it, and I put it in the microwave, and you can use it. And what you do is you put your bowl in there, and then when things get, now where did I get and you're going to say, I hear you out there. Where did you get the pattern? YouTube. Put in there your bowl cozy, and there's all kinds of different patterns. Whatever, some are very slow, some are a little quicker. I like the quicker ones. And I watched it through once, and that was it. I was able to do it. So that was the one thing that I put on my sewing machine. Then I said, well, I'm going to make me a project bag. But I want, oops, I got something on here. But the project bag, I want it to be so that it will hold a large skein of yarn. So here it is. Look, it's got all these little pussy cats on it. Now this is not pretty like Ella's. No, 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 no. No way. And I just wanted to cinch it at the top like this. And that's what I did. So inside, I can lay my full skein of yarn right in there. And I have the dark green. See, I have dark green inside. I didn't make the double, so that it's pretty and stuff. This is for my personal use. And this is what I wanted to make, and I did. And this is a work in progress. Hello. This is one of my Damn It dolls. She's being made. So that's what I bought this for my Damn It dolls. I've decided I'm going to start making Damn It dolls more than usual. And I have to show you this one. Look at this one. Isn't she cute? Look at her with her little pigtails. Yes, sirree, Bob. So I made her this weekend. She's got, what color are her eyes? Her eyes are green. Can you see her? Her eyes are green. She's got little pigtails. Yep, I wanted her to have pigtails. And I put a little scarf and a little button on to give her a little touch of something. But yeah, I made this weekend. And then I have the one, that I made for the tutorial. Oops, that one. Don't you just love the coloring in that? I love the pop color. Yeah, I do. And then I went hog wild. I wanted a purple one. So I took the yarn out that Debbie sent me. And look at here. Look at her. Isn't she? Now you can't, this is coming up blue, but it's not. It's like a pink and a light lavender, and that's her hair. Look at her hair. Look at it. And it's funny because that one roll there, this color, was all curly, and the pink was all straight. So I said, there we go. We'll make her have hair. So there she is with her hair, and I made her a little, um, or him, for all I know. You could do it a him or her. But then I made a little scarf. Don't you just love her? Look at her little mouth. Look at her little crisscross mouth. I was going to put earrings on her, but you couldn't see her, so just, flip her hair back. Yeah, she's another doll I made this weekend, but I just love her hair. So, yes, I'm on a kick of making dolls, and you never know what or why or who or, if somebody would like one, you can email me, and I'll give you a price on them. Now, the next thing that I finished, yay, is my blanket for Jada Stitch's cow blanket. I finished. I don't know if you could. This is all Red Heart yarn. This is a navy blue. This is the chocolate. This is the dark green, and this is spring green, and this is aqua. So that's it. My palette is made. So I didn't think I'd worked on it all weekend. I just wanted to get caught up, and before I knew it, this is going to be a nice size blanket. So I'm really anxious to get to the next stage. So I did. I finished that. What else? Okay, so I'm going to work on my cozies for the rest of this week, and my dolls. And now I want to show you acquisitions. Everybody has acquisitions, but I don't. This is my first one. Well, you know how much I loved my gift from Amanda of Undercover Snob Yarn Snob. There we go. Was this DK yarn? Well, this was on sale today, and I love all colors, really. It's hard for me to pick out a color, but I saw this, and it looks blue, but it's not. It's purple. All different shades of purple. Isn't that terrible? Wait a minute, wait a minute, I'm going in, I'm coming in. See it's beautiful. You just see, it's all purple, and the color is iris. Hey, now you can see a little bit better. But see the colors? I just loved it. So I'm going to make another boomerang scarf with this. I love this. This is so pretty. So I got one of these because that's all it took to make the other one. Okay. Then I got batting. Yes, sirree, Bob. I got myself some batting. So for making the cozies, because I wanted to get that done. So I got the right kind of batting, and then, daggone it, they're having a sale on their fabric. So I said, well, I got to have this. Look at this. Would y'all look at this? Isn't that the cutest thing? Look at that cat. Look at that kitty cat in his chair. Whoops, I keep going the wrong way. See him in his lounge chair on the beach? Isn't this the cutest thing you've ever seen? I just love that. And it was 50% off. I think it cost like $4 or something like that. For this, I only got 1 yard. But I just loved it. I just loved it. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Here comes kitty, kitty. And to make the inside, like I tell you, I love color. So the inside is this color, which is, let me see if I can match it up, is the color that's in the hat. See right there? That's going to be the inside. So, this is for me. Just for me, I guess. We'll see. But, yeah. So, and that other bag that I showed you is only a partial. I'm making a bigger with a box bottom for another project for me out of the rest of that other material. But yeah, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I might make cozies, who knows? But I mean, wouldn't that be cute for a cozy, you know? Oh well. Anyway, so I got that. All of this was on sale. Then I got uh, some fabric remnant. Um, this is to make, um, just a minute, I'll be right back. Hi everybody. Boy, it's been a wild ride. I ended up not putting the previous video on hold. I ended it. So now I got to start. I don't know where I was before, but I think I was on my acquisitions. I'll tell you what happened. Um, the lady across the hall had come over, was knocking on the door. And we have a gentleman that lives down the end of the hall who is blind. Little guy, he's from Michigan. And he's been here quite a few years. Well, we sort of, I bring him meals, and when I cook extra, I always take him a meal or whatever. And we go to my neighbor goes to Walmart. I don't know what's wrong with this. I'm getting reflections everywhere. There we go. Maybe that's better. Anyway, so we all, kind of do things for him. Now, I don't do as much for him as I should because I'm not able to go walking with him and all that good stuff. But Penny does. She takes him to Walmart and for some groceries and stuff like that. And then he has a health care lady that comes by once a week. On Tuesday, she was here this morning banging on his door. No answer. So we called the police. The police came, and when they finally got here, I guess you call it a medical check. Police medical check. So anyway, so when the police get here, they said that Larry was taken to the hospital on Sunday. Now I'm here all day. I didn't hear a daggone thing. Nothing. No voices down the hall. No sirens. I might have heard sirens, but I didn't hear anything. So anyway, he went to the hospital. Okay. He said, now if you don't hear from him after a while, call us back. So I called the Sarasota Memorial Hospital, and they said that he'd been discharged. I said, well, was it yesterday or today? Can't tell you. They won't tell you nothing, okay? Won't say a word. And I know the HIPAA laws, but I just want to know, did he die? Is that why he was released? Or, come on, give me something. So, okay, so I said, okay, I told Penny, my neighbor, I said, well, we'll just wait, and by, 5, 6 o'clock, if he's not home, we figure, well, checkout time's like, 10, 11 o'clock. Maybe he decided to take SCAT, SCAT, which is a transportation for the elderly and, all that good stuff. So he still wasn't back. So we called the police again. The same police officer came. Finally, the people across the management company wouldn't come and open the door unless the police were there. So the police, they came over and opened the door, and the policeman went in by himself, nobody else. And he came back and he says, well, Larry's not in there. He's not even hiding under a table. Couldn't find him anywhere. So I came back over, and Penny's worried. She's getting ready to go on a cruise, and her and Larry are like, really close. So I was really scared for her. I was really scared that he was no longer with us. So I said, well, I'm going to call some more hospitals. So I called doctors in Sarasota and a bunch of other ones, and he wasn't registered there. So I said, well, I'm calling back. I'm calling Sarasota Memorial back. So I called. I said, do you have the patient? And they said, well, he was released. I said, well, can you just please tell me? Well, the first operator sent me to a nurse. Let me give you the nurse. So I said, oh, he is there. Okay. Nurse says, no, he's not. He's not on this floor. I said, okay. Went back. She gave me back to the operator. I said, listen, you just got to tell me where this guy is. I said, we're worried sick here. You know, my neighbor's crying. She's upset. She doesn't know what's happened to him. I said, we need some information, and I'm not going to settle for this. So she said, well, let me give you the head nurse. So the head nurse came on, and just so happened his name was Bill, and my name is Billy. So we got along just fine. And I said, listen, I know you can't tell me anything, but you've got to just tell me if he's alive, if he's in another hospital. Just tell me something. And he said, well, let me do some research or whatever, and he would call me back. Okay? Well, he did call me back. And what happened was, from Sarasota Memorial Hospital, he transferred the phone to Larry. And Larry got on the phone. Anyway, long story short, Larry tried to commit suicide. So he is getting help. So I feel so much better. I feel sorry for Larry, and know it must be hard to live his life in the dark. But he's now talking about going back to Michigan, where he's got family, and that's probably the best thing for him. And maybe he'll be happier. Okay, let's get on a happy note. Let's all pray for Larry. If you've got a prayer in your heart, pray for Larry that he finds his way, and things are better for him. Okay, I don't know where I was. I think you saw the things that I've been sewing on. I think I was on some acquisitions. I wanted to show you. This was on sale at Joann's. It's a rose color, and it's peaches, sugar and cream. And gosh, I wish the color was better, but I don't know why the colors aren't showing. It's usually better. Anyway, it's rose. It's pretty. My sister-in-law wants a pink. Well, it's in the pink family, right? She wants one of those pink beach bags that I made one and sent it to my niece, but hers is like blue and green. And I did it in cotton. And for the beach and everything, cotton is wonderful. So she wanted me to make her one. So I got five skeins of the rose, and then I got a couple skeins of, this is called potpourri, and it's got a little bit of the rose color purple. Let's see if you can see it. I'm gonna have to, you can't really see it, can you? Well, can you? Okay, come on. Focus. Anyway, so it's got some of those things in there. Okay, so that is for her beach thing, and hopefully she'll like it. If she doesn't, well, somebody else will. I got 5 because she said she wanted bigger than the one I made my niece, and the pattern that I use is from Crystal and Bago Day, and it's the beach bag. Okay, so we got that. I also found, you won't believe how much I paid for this. This is some flannel, and I'm going to make covers for my CPAC with this flannel. It was $3.02 with half price, so it cost me $1.50, $51, $1.51 or something like that. And plus I had a coupon, so it's probably cost me 50 cents. But here's a whole bunch of this, and I like the color. It's got the pink in it. So I'm going to make me my covers for my CPAC. I also got, I need to make some scrubbies, and plus I talked to Debbie from Canadian Crotcheter this morning. She gave me some directions on how to set up my project page in Ravelry, and we had a nice little talk. And I told her that I have had a lot of requests on how to make her back scrubber, her washer. And this is the yarn that she used. But I used the Sparkle, the Red Heart Sparkle Scrubby. And this is just scrubby. Great for dish. But anyway, I thought I would, she said she would like it if I did the tutorial on it. And it's very, very simple. I could just basically talk you through it. So it's real easy. I know you can do it. And she might do it different than I do, but the outcome is the same. And I used mine last night, and I'm telling you, oh, my back felt so good. It just like it stimulated it, you know. And I started at the top, and I worked my way down, all the way down to my feet. I mean, it felt so good. I loved it. And so I got that yarn. So I have to show you what I did. I was thinking of future giveaways. We're not there yet, but you know, I kind of jumped the gun. I have to realize that I have to take baby steps. Okay, because my next giveaway is at 500. 500, yeah. Okay. You've probably seen these in Joann's. I don't know, but boy, I fell in love with these. And I just fell in love with these. They're pendants. See this one? Look at that owl. It's got some little gems in it. Isn't that cute? Can you see? That's too close, isn't it? I don't know why that's... Anyway, that's the owl. And to go with the owl, I purchased... And there was a lady in there. Man, I met all kinds of people in my first outing in a long, hundreds of years, it seems like. She was, she made jewelry, so she was helping me out. So when she really liked the owl. She was the one that gave it. So I said, well, what kind of chain? She said, chain? We don't use chains. She said, get, this is deerskin, and it's, so you could put this on your owl, and you could have a nice necklace. Or you could do whatever you want. You make it into a bracelet. You can do whatever you want with it. Isn't that wonderful? And she said, you know, and I will do this for you, but I think this is going to be one of my giveaways because I really love this. But wait till you see the next one. And of course, you know, with the 500, I might throw a couple things of yarn in there. Okay, now I really did like this. And then this one, well, it won my heart. Look at this one. It's got all kinds of pretty colors in it. It's got blue, a little dark green. It's got a little orange, yellow. And it kind of reminds you of a little bit of an Indian. But isn't that cool? So, she helped me pick this out. You get 3 of these cords, and this is, I think this is leather, suede. Yeah, suede, soft suede. And you can change them. You can put the orange on when you have an orangey day, or a green, which is, it's the aqua color, blue color in there. And then there's this kind of a green color, which is, the green is on the end of each one of these. But isn't that the coolest idea? I just loved it. So that's going to be part of a giveaway. So, and the reason that I went ahead and picked these up, because these were 50% off. The owl was 50% off. So if it was, say, $8, I paid $4. Plus, I had a 20% discount card. So I made out like a bandit. Aren't they pretty? You gotta like them. You can almost have an earring on each side. I mean, you could do whatever you want with these. But I just thought they were beautiful. Well, that's because I don't get out much, as you well know. Okay, so I got that. I got some more cord to go for my, my project bags I'm making. And that's it. I got my scrubby, and I also got another, if I want to go back, I got another 20% off of your total purchase if I go next Thursday through Saturday. So if I think of anything else, I get 20% off. But I had a bunch of coupons and stuff, and I think it all, and I had a gift certificate. So with the gift certificate and that, what came out of my pocket was like 20 bucks. Hey, you can't beat that, right? And I got everything that I need to work on whatever I want to work on. So I thought that was exciting. So I got all that done. And I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but be sure I took the pictures and I put them in the movie maker with now 2 videos that I'm going to have to put in so that you can see the whole thing. The pictures are of the teacher or the principal, and she is cute. She looks like a model. You should see her with that hat on. It is beautiful. You have to find out if you're the one that gave that hat, because it is beautiful, and she looks gorgeous in it. And there are 3 pictures, 2 of the school and 1 of the teacher, or the principal, I guess she is, Mrs. Beavers, and she has the hat on. So they're getting permission from the parents for some of the kids to have their picture taken with their new hats. So I just thought that would be fun, and maybe what I'll do is put together like an album, and then that album I can post or send to you if you're interested in it. But I did post the 3 pictures on my Crafty Floridian Facebook page if you would like to see it. So those are my acquisitions. That was my completions, my future. That's it. So I'm going to say goodnight. I don't have anything real exciting to talk about besides worrying about our neighbor. I mean, you don't know, right? I mean, we didn't know. I would want them to call the police if they didn't hear from me for a few days. You better believe it. So I'm going to have a key made. I'm going to make an extra key and give it to Penny, because she's a lot younger than I am. She's 61 and I'm 74, so, give them to these young kids. Let them worry about it. But she knows where the numbers are for my brother and all that stuff to call. And my sister and I don't know if I told you guys, but I've been sort of estranged from my 2 sisters. But my one sister reached out, and she's the one that I made those items for. And we've been talking back and forth now for a few months, and she loves me and I love her. It's just she's going through a tough time. Her husband has Parkinson's disease, so he's in a lot of pain and everything. So I feel bad. But that's part of life. Take one day at a time. See what happens. But I think I'm going to go in there. I have a sweet tooth tonight. So I think I'm going to go in there and make my blueberry dump cake. And I gave you the recipe for that, okay? And I'm trying to think if there's anything. If you want to know how to make the cozies, go into YouTube and put the cozies that I made. I've already given it to her. She took it, daggone it. So I'm going to make some more. I might work on them tonight. I'm kind of on a high, not a high, not poo high or high or high. I'm just on kind of a nervous high. I've been worried about him. I'm getting a headache from worrying. I guess my blood pressure might have gone up. But it's just, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I don't know. I just feel so bad for him. And then Luke Perry. Oh my gosh. I just always thought he was the cutest thing. And I just saw him in a one of those Hollywood movies that he just made, not, like last year or this year, whatever. And he's in a series, and I guess they had to stop stop the show, making the show for a little bit. But it doesn't take much to get a stroke. Hell, I knew something was going on with me when I would just sit there and all of a sudden, it just something strange happened. And it happened to me 3 or 4 times. And I knew something was just not right because that's not, I know my body better than anyone. And that's when my doctor sent me to the cardiologist. And he said, "You're an AFib." So it's all the time. So I was on the verge of having a stroke. And I had these tiny little TMIs or little baby strokes, whatever you want to call them. But it was scary. I mean, I really was scared. And especially when it was, when it affected my brain. So you got to know your own body, guys. You've got to know it. Because when something like that happens, you have to act. And I did. And you're probably saying, well, what caused? Well, I've had a problem with my mitral valve since I was 50 years old. So 20, 60, 70, 24 years, 24, 25 years. And I think the way he explained to me, the working of the valve finally is not, it's not, hasn't helped the situation. So the bottom part of my heart can't keep up with the top part of my heart. So one's going fast, one's going. Excuse me. I fixed last night the best meatloaf I've had in a long time. I mean, honey, it was good. I just went and bought, those little McCormick bags, those little packages that you get, and then you add your egg and a little milk and your breadcrumbs. Well, I use bread instead of breadcrumbs. I use real bread. And I see, what else did I put in it? A little ketchup. You put some ketchup in it. And I stuck it in my little meatloaf pan and I stuck it in the oven. And it was so good. So I'm just too nervous to cook. So I had a meatloaf sandwich with lots of ketchup. Old-fashioned southern meatloaf sandwich. So that's what I had for dinner, and so it's sort of paying me a visit back. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to try to put these two things together in Movie Maker and with the 3 pictures, and we'll see how it comes out. And if it takes all night for the thing to work, it takes all night. You guys have a good week, and hopefully I'll come back. I want to start one of the plastic market bags. I want to get going on that, and then finish one of my dolls. But I think tonight I'd like to start on the market bags. And it's going to be a lot of fun because I'm going to save some of the white so that when I get the blue, then I can make a blue-white one. And maybe with some yellow or something, and do a nice thing. So maybe I'll have that and other things to show you in a few days or so. But that's it. You guys have a good week. Thank you. Thank you for all my little subscribers. You guys are so nice, especially all the new ones. I can't wait to get to know you guys. And I want to thank you for all the little things that you've sent me. It's meant a lot, as you well know. It means so much to me. And that's it. You have a good week, and I'll check in with you in 2 or 3 days. I did want you. Oh God, I'm not good at these shout outs because I write them down and then I can't find. And today's been so mixed up that I'm just going to be able to put my email and address in there if you want to send hats. Still collecting hats. Still working on some more locations. Since this has been so successful, I think we can do a lot. Everybody, the people at the school and my sister-in-law and all her friends and everything, just want to thank all the YouTubers that you've been so kind. This has been such a wonderful thing that we've done, and I don't know, it just tickles my heart. Just warms my heart how giving we all are. And we are such a great community. I just love it. And now I I am, for you guys that have asked about how to, and I had several, about how to do the Ravelry project thing. Uh, Debbie talked me through it, so I won't do it tonight because I got this headache going on. But tomorrow I'll sit down and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you want, I can go and post it on my um, Crafty Floridian Facebook page, and that way you can go and print it off. Okay, the directions. So I hope that I can do it, and I hope I remember the steps. It is a few steps. I didn't. I'm telling you, I was in left field. I didn't know how to do it. I really didn't. Because really, if you've never been on Ravelry before, it is kind of a mystery how you do all that stuff. And I just wasn't clicking on the right places. Hey, you don't click, you don't get nothing, right? Okay, my darlings. I might take a nap. No, I can't take a nap. But I'm going to watch some news. I got to catch up and see what's going on in the at the old hometown. The old hometown. Okay, sweethearts. Y'all take care. I love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye.